So I am basically a week away. Today's Friday. The Mutter is next Saturday. I took a look at the Mutter website and took a look at the course and took a look at the obstacles, and I'm very excited. It's going to be extremely cool. And so I'm even more excited, even more motivated. But after looking at the course, I thought I would change my approach to the last week of training. So starting today, so for the next roughly 6 days till about next Wednesday, I'm going to try a slightly different approach to my training. I'm going to start running to the gym up the rail trail. So I'll park at the end of the rail trail, run up to the gym, which is about anywhere from 1.5 miles to maybe 1.75 miles to the gym. Then I'll do my workout. I'll go through the heavy intervals as ballistically and as quickly as I can. Tax myself, and then run back to the car about, again, 1.5 miles to 1.75 miles. So I started today. It was pretty cool. Today was it's cold. It's barely it's in the mid 40s, mid to upper 40s. Very windy, extremely windy, and chilly or not cold, but like rainy. We've had bouts of like icy cold rain. I fortunately didn't get stuck in the rain running, but it was wet and damp and cold and chilly, and that's really cool, because looking at, we're going another week, it's potentially could be very cold, and then it's jumping in and out of this cold water and the mud and everything else. So it was a good test of the types of things I'm going to be doing. I mean, I didn't dive in any ice cold water today, but in a lot of respects, it was very much like that. It was very cold, very windy, wet. Ran up to the gym, did my workouts. Amazing. When I got to the gym, I was able to maintain, but it was very difficult to maintain after putting in that 1.5 miles or so of running. It was very difficult to maintain my strength output. So that was an interesting addition. And then on the way back, I got about 1 mile into that. I was a little more than halfway when I realized I had forgotten my keys at the gym. So I had to turn around and go back. So on the second half, I put 1.5 miles to 1.75 miles in to get to the gym. On the way back, I had run basically 1 mile. Had to run 1 mile back to get to the keys, and then I had to run 1.5 miles back. So I ended up running total today a good 5 to 5.5 miles, in addition to the gym workout. On the way back, coming out of the gym was hot and sweaty, and I was dressed as I am now. I have a base layer plus this top layer on. It was hot and sweaty from my run. When I got to the gym, even though it was cold out, I just got much hotter in the gym, obviously, sweated, just completely drenched in sweat, and then came back out of the gym to the ice cold, windy. So it wasn't quite like diving in an ice cold pond or ice cold water, but it's pretty close. I mean, that wind hits you and you're drenched in sweat, and you're coming out of a hot gym. It's chilly. So I got a really good taste for the types of things I'm going to be doing. After looking at the obstacles online, I'm very confident that my interval training and all my functional stuff that I've been doing is going to be perfect for the types of things I'm going to be doing. And all I got to do now is try to condition my legs to run. I think the last bit of it is getting miles on my legs. And today, like I said, was a really good test, getting miles on my legs, and then doing my heavy intervals. Today I did triceps, back, and deadlifts, and then running back after that, and kind of creating that race day kind of condition, or as close to it as I can without actually doing it, was great. And I think that I'm going to be in really good shape to have a lot of fun, not necessarily set the world on fire time-wise or or anything like that, but have a lot of fun doing this race. I'm certainly going to tax myself. This is a difficult race, but I think I'm just going to have a lot of fun. So today's training went really well, and I'm going to keep this up until Wednesday in different various forms, but essentially run, workout, run. I'm going to probably throw in some more intense intervals, some burpees and some sprints, just to mimic kind of like having to get myself ramped up to sort of like say, explode up that quarter pipe or over the Berlin walls or things like that. And I'll be in good shape. And then I'll take Thursday off. I'll do a really light day on Friday, and next Saturday will be the race. So I'm excited, and I'll keep you guys posted on the workouts through the blog and some of the video stuff.